Hello guys, welcome back to another Ashton lawn mowing video. Today I will be showing you my day-to-day 14-year-old lawn care setup. Let's get into it. First up, I will be showing you my day-to-day lawn mower that I have been using since the start of this lawn mowing season. Every day-to-day lawn mower, it is the Merry E550 22-inch cut front wheel drive. It has, the front wheel is propelled, so if you go over to the back here, you have it where you pull this red bar down and you pull that black handle right there to start it, and then it works fine without the propel. But if you want to have it where the front wheel picks up and you don't have to push a lot harder, you pull this up. It's not really the best just because you have to use my right hand, which is holding the camera right now, to hold the other one up so you can have the front. But the front doesn't really do anything in my opinion, just because the front wheel is always bopping up and down because of the bumps and hills in the grass. But on the Honda one I'm going to show you later in this video, it has back wheel drive. So it is amazing because you have it where your hands are on the back side of the lawnmower, and when you're pushing down on the back wheels would go on that, so it goes a lot faster. But on this Merry one right here, this has front wheels, so it doesn't give as much power as I want it to, and it's a lot more tiring to use this one. But the Honda one needs serviced because something happened to it last year while I was using it, and the blades got all messed up, all tilted and broken and stuff. My dad is going to service that soon, but I will probably, once he services that, I will probably start using that, and you'll see that in my videos more and more. But I'll get to that later in the video. But yeah, let me show you the settings on the tires and stuff. So here is the settings for the back of the tire, what level you want it at. I normally keep it at a 4 just so it doesn't burn out the grass and I don't have to worry about it getting clogged. I keep the back and the front side at the same level. Like this is at a 4. You can't really see the 4 because of stupid bird dirt right there. But I keep this at the front wheel at a 4 level and the back wheel at a 4 level. And then it has the oil system right here that you need to check this little thing out and make sure there's oil in it so you don't have to worry about it while you're out during the day. And then we have the gas right here that I fill up every single morning before I start my lawns. All right, and then I have this bag that I don't really use just because I move a lot faster with all the lawns that I have without using the bag, just because you have to stop and unload the bag more and more, and it's a lot slower. But also on this lawnmower, I don't know if I'm just not seeing it, but I don't see a place where you can change the lawnmower system from a bagging system to a mulching system. Normally there's a little handle that you move to change it from bag to mulch, but I can't find it. Let me know if you find it on here, but I can't because I think it's stuck on a bagging system because there's a bunch of clumps coming out the side. And normally with the mulching system, it wouldn't really come out clumps. It might come out all feathery and all distinguished, not in big clumps. But when it's on bagging mode and you don't have a bag on, it comes out a bunch of clumps, and it's kind of annoying. But I can't find a place where it is actually showing if it's on bag or mulching. I need to look that up. But as soon as we get this Honda one over here that I'm going to show you in a quick second, we're going to service this Honda one, and I'm probably going to use this one just because it's a lot more heavy duty and it is a lot easier to push than this one, just because of the front wheel drive compared to the back wheel drive. Yeah, so this is the Merry E550. It does the job. I mean, like, if I could have a better lawnmower, I would. Like, I wouldn't pick this one, but it definitely is a little harder to push because of the front wheel drive that I told you about. So yeah, this is the Merry E550 22-inch front wheel drive. Yeah, and then I'll show you this Honda one right here. Let's do it. All right, so this is the Honda GCV 170 Easy Start Auto Choke System. All right, it is a Honda HRN 216, and this is the bagging and mulch system that I was talking about that I could not find on the Merry one. All right, so right here is the Smart Drive control. So this is where you have to pull this black one back here, and you have to pull this thing, which is a little broken off. You have to pull this while you're holding this down, and it will start. It's up to you if you want to use propel on the back wheel, but I mean, why wouldn't you? It's just a lot easier, uses a lot less muscle. All right, so here is the smart drive control. You have this black knob right here, which you push in, you push to the left side, and you push it up or down depending on where you want to have to start pushing it down. Normally I have it right in the middle right there, and I would hold this down, pull that string, and then I would push this down and it would push it for me. I'll start it. I can't start it actually because the blades are all messed up and it'll mess up the ground and stuff. But once we get this serviced, I'm going to definitely be using this one. This is definitely a lot easier for me to push, has way more propel than the Merry one. But yeah, this Honda one, as you guys can probably see, this is a lot more heavy duty than the other one. It only goes up to a level 4 in the front. The Merry goes up to a level 5, but there wouldn't be like, I hope I don't have a lawn that I have to put it up to a level 5. But normally I cut my lawns at either level 3 or level 4, just depending on how thick or how thin the grass is. But yeah, it has the same oil system. You open that up, same gas system, has the same bagging area. But another good thing about this Honda one, it has the bag mulching system that you can change in a matter of 2 seconds. But on this Merry one, I don't know where I would change it. All right, so those are the lawnmowers that I just showed you. I will show you my blower, and then I'll get to the weed whackers. All right, so right here is my blower, the Eco handheld blower. I have been using this thing for 3+ years. It works. I don't think it ever has been needed to be serviced. Another one thing that is a little wrong with it is the little hand thing that you have right here is broken off right here. So I have to like wrap my finger around here to start it. It's not that annoying, but how you start it, you flip this little yellow thing up right here. That thing, flipped it up, all right? Then you push right here. Now it's on stop currently. You push this up, and then you pull this string until it starts to go and then it shuts off. And then you press this orange thing back down, and then you pull this, and then it'll start going. I will show you real quick, but yes, this is the handheld blower. It works very well, has a lot of power, a lot more power than electric blowers. But yeah, let me show you how you start it real quick. So right here with the blower, like I said, you press this orange thing up, press this on right here, then you pull. All right, then you press it down. And then when you are wanting to stop it, you just press the stop back. Hope that makes sense, but let's move on to the weed whack. All right, so here are the 3 weed whackers that we have. So I use this weed whacker, the Ego weed whacker right here. I have 2 batteries that last a good amount of time. I have one big battery that lasts up to 4 lawns, which is like 2.5, 3 hours of work. I use that one every single time, and pretty much that one battery lasts the whole time that I'm doing lawns for a day. But then we have this other green electric weed whacker. It's okay, but it is a little rusty. Like the batteries don't last as long, and just something about it, I don't like it. But this gas one right here, this red one right here, I haven't used it really, but my family, we always really been using electric weed whackers just because they aren't very risky. And like, what are the chances of you needing to service an electric weed whacker? All of our electric weed whackers, they've worked. Worst case scenario, we need to get a new head for the weed whacker, which we just got one at the start of the season, just because you have to not bang, but you have to tap the weed whacker head on the ground while you're doing the trimming to get more string out. But this gas one always gave us problems. We serviced it, I think, 1 or 2 times, but just something about it, we don't really like getting gas weed whackers. But the thing about the difference between gas and electric weed whackers is gas weed whackers are way more powerful. They do a lot more work a lot faster, if I could pick, I would kind of use a gas weed whacker if you didn't have to worry about servicing and making sure the gas doesn't go bad or the oil or anything like that. But the electric weed whacker, it's a little less powerful, but it also is a lot less. It's a lot less dangerous because as you can see, you have the safety thing right there, right under the head, that will protect from rocks. But there are some landscaping companies that take off the head so you give more string and you give more distance while you're weed whacking. I would do that, but I work close to the street and I don't want to break a window because that would be horrible. You would have to take that out of your profit money that you would make while landscaping. But yeah, this gas one, if we could get it up and working for more than a year without it having to be serviced, I would 100% use it. But yeah, this is my main weed whacker, the electric one, Ego. I have 2 different batteries for it. Then I have like 4 or 5 small batteries that don't last that long. That's my everyday one, the Ego. But yeah, I pretty much use electric weed whackers. But yeah, it's up to you guys. There's a lot of different opinions between electric and gas. Gas, it's very easier. Like, you don't have to worry about, oh, I have to charge the batteries, and if you don't charge the batteries, then you're cooked with the electric weed whackers. But the gas ones, you can just, if it runs out of gas, you can just fill it up with gas. And most landscaping companies do use gas ones just for that reason, that you don't have to worry about charging stuff. But yeah, if I was to go all in with my landscaping business, I would 100% just go and get gas ones, so I don't have to worry about charging the batteries. But as for now, I only have like 3 or 4 lawns a day that take me about 2.5-3 hours. I can use the electric one, just because I know I'm only going to work 3 hours, and the one big battery can last that long. So yeah, those are the weed whackers, and I'll show you my shelf with all the amenities that are needed for my day-to-day work. Alright, so right here is the shelf that has all the gas and gloves and glasses and trash bags and stuff. So right over in this corner, you have these glasses that I wear so I don't destroy my eyes if a rock comes up and hits me while I am weed whacking. There was one of my clients who was asking me to get glasses, and I'm glad she did, because there was one time when I did get hit in the eye and it hurt pretty bad, but thankfully I was okay. So I got these 3-pack of glasses, and then these are some that we just had for so many years. Here's some string. I don't know why this is here. I think this is for this old one right here. But here we have the string. Then we have these clippers right here, heavy duty clippers, so you can just clip the string. We have like 4 or 5 packs of those. Then we have these Husky contractor cleanup bags that I use when I'm doing something like trimming bushes, picking up leaves during the fall. But something about me, I don't only lawn mow. I also do leaves, bushes, anything they need. Weeding flower beds, putting mulch down, like this is our backyard mulch that my dad sometimes does. I did it once. So yeah, here are some of the gloves that I use just so I don't get poison ivy and picking up like rough thorns and stuff. I don't know why chalk is up here and weed killer, but here's gasoline, here's oil. No clue what the heck this is. This, for weed whackers, for blowers, you need to use mixed gas. You need to fill this is the blower gas. So you have to get this small oil pack right here. Put it in this gas fill right here. After that, you put in regular gas. Like, this is my regular gas thing that I fill up the lawnmower with. It's just normal gas without any mixed oils and stuff. You fill the blower gas bucket up right here with the normal gas, and then you put in one of those small oil cans in here and shake this for about 30 seconds, and then you can use that for gas for the blower. Because if you don't put the oil and shake it around, the blower could get messed up and need to get serviced, or it can even be wrecked for, like, you'll never be able to use it again. But yeah, that's the gas that I use for the blower, and then that's the one I use for the lawnmower. This is a pretty big can. I need to fill it up, but I fill it up probably every month and a half, every 2 months at the gas station. I don't know how many gallons it is, but it lasts a pretty long time. But yeah, and then we have hedge trimmers up here that need to get serviced. They're not really doing that well. Our neighbor, he's a big help. He lets us use his hedge trimmers. He's a landscaper also. Yeah, those are the hedge trimmers and stuff. And then other garage things. This is like my dad and family's garage, but this is where I keep all my stuff. This is also an electric blower that my dad uses around the house. I mean, I don't really use that because I just want to use both batteries just in case the other big battery dies on me during lawn, so I don't have to worry about using the other battery on this thing. It works. It has turbo speed on this thing. It's very powerful, but also rather just use the gas one. So yeah, that's pretty much all. So that is my day-to-day lawn care setup for a 14-year-old. I've been doing lawns for 3 years, 3.5, 4 years. I enjoy cutting lawns very much. It just started from my older brother, older sister, then they got out of school, pushed it down to me and my brother. Now my brother just got out of school. He is working somewhere else, so I'm doing all the lawns by myself, but thankfully I enjoy cutting lawns. It's like a joy to me. I don't wake up every morning like, oh, I have to cut this lawn, but I actually enjoy cutting them, and that's a blessing, I feel like. So yeah, I have around 18 lawns, and thankfully all of my customers, all of my clients are very nice. They treat me very well, bring out some water if I need some of it. But yeah, they're very nice, and that is my lawn care setup. And please like and subscribe because I'm trying to get to 50. I'm at 31 right now.